Hello everyone, this is Electrum. Welcome to another follow-up overview, this time on Terran expansion. So last time we covered the ores, what the picks were capable of, we covered the crusher, and obviously we have yet to cover the sort of speed and other sort of notable things for tools, as well as sort of test out the other abilities that these have. So the Electrum effect sort of benefits me for tools and armor, as well as how undead damage benefits us. Lead having lead poisoning on tools, as well as platinum having a armor gain bonus. So yeah, I don't know if these generate in the world the ores, but we can also check that out. So yeah, let's try out the actual speed differences between each of these. I assume durability is going to be exactly the same, of course. There's not really much else to test there. It's already in the past video, but you obviously see it here anyways, with each one being tested, so... yeah. Either way, we'll just spawn all these in. Like so. Yeah, we'll just get up to about here and then we'll move on. Actually, I've got the last two, right? Yeah, should be fine. Last two materials, and we'll be good. I could have prepared this ahead, but I didn't think about it. The last three materials, apparently. Oh boy. Right. Platinum, silver, okay, this is clearly taking longer than I was expecting, right. And last one. It fills up the entire space. Right. Okay, so. Copper axe, we'll test on these trees. And 160, yep, same durability, but you can obviously see the attack damage. Shovel. Just use, I guess, the existing, just because why not, just to save resources. We'll just go between each. I mean, we can also get the hose out of the way, because they're basically just going to do the expected functionality, just to show durability. Bonus damage, I assume that's not by using it, only by attacking mobs. Yes, so let's go like a chicken or something. We'll take a look. Let's see, just 'cause it's quick. Recognizable test, okay, so it's only after you've used it enough times, which will take a while. Which is not going to show up here, probably. No, okay. Right, so that's undead damage. It's obviously pretty self-explanatory. We'll apply that to the sword, of course, because it's more suitable. Lead poisoning. Leather. We'll get to the Electrum and see how that reacts. I think that's doing not too bad. Okay, so that's pretty much just gonna be the case for mob. Or another block breaking rather than anything else, I assume. We'll just get rid of all this grass because it's getting in the way. Alright. So move on to the shovel and axe here, which is bronze. And the Electrum axe. It's pretty much staying the same. What else we got? Bonus physical damage, yep. Oops. Shovel. Yeah, it seems like most of these are gonna, for the Electrum at least, is gonna apply to the attacks rather than anything else, even though it should technically be a sword-only feature, it's not, so I guess if you're ever in a situation, you can use it for those. But as more suitable on a sword for attacks, we'll use those to find out. So that is that durability and attack damage. That is that. And we'll go to the final lot. Don't need anymore. So silver. assume most of these are going to be pretty much iron or otherwise equivalent for the most part, so there's not really much else to say. They're just alternatives. You have that material on you. Except tin's kind of stone equivalent in a way. And then we'll go with shovels. So get rid of those. And then finally we've got silver. Cool. And there we go. So we'll just move all these swords down and test all of them for capabilities besides the obvious damage, which is obviously visible here, but other than that, we'll test the actual possibilities. So, let's see. Should I just go nighttime? It's probably a good enough test. There we are. Peaceful. Change that. Don't know if we're going to encounter anything, because most of these areas are quite lit up. So... let's see, do we actually have... oop, well, that was convenient. Yep. Phantom's obviously going to appear, so that'll be something, because I haven't slept in this world yet. So I don't need to, so not too bad. Bronze, obviously kind of what to expect. 800 there. Electrum's what we definitely want to test, because we want to see the actual bonus of fire there. Even if brief, and the charge is only for one enemy each. Whilst on mob each, or maybe even passive technically each. Yes, that's still going, so it's still charging, so it's not going to affect them until we're ready. So, yeah. It's quite a nice bonus. Can come over here, thanks, that'd be great. Okay, there we go. And we'll try again. If we can hit him, there we go. So that'll be an extra damage in there. We've got lead, which is lead poisoning. I don't think that'll work on an Enderman. I don't know if they have poison applied to them at all. Teleported just in general there. I mean, no, I knew I was going to lose stuff there. I knew I didn't have cube inventory on me at that point. Yeah, I don't think they have lead poisoning effects on them applied to them, so skeletons, I think they do. Zombies don't, I don't think. Actually, do I even have... great, I have to remember because I've got Optifine installed. Where's that quality? Random mobs, custom effects, distortion effects, FOV effects, nope. Performance, nothing. Other, nothing. Shaders, completely different details. This is probably stuff I don't see anywhere. Particles are on. Interesting, okay. Don't know if that was brief? Oh no, so it gets about 2 extra hits in. Interesting. Obviously it's not like the Electrum one where it's limited to a charge, but you can get 2 additional hits in on a mob. So, yeah, besides the, obviously, 5.75 damage, so quite convenient. Nickel's pretty much just a slightly upgraded iron equivalent there with 6.25, so you get an extra bit of damage in. Tin is what you'd expect, obviously the weakest. Oh, of course you're gonna do that. Yeah, back here, yes, I'm aware. Leave me alone with the tin sword. There. Obviously the weakest, 5.25 is still pretty good. We got silver. I'll just take the damage, I really don't care. So there's that, and then platinum, which we're gonna have to do quite a bit of attacks on. I'd actually have to see if I could... I'd have to actually drain this, because I'm not good at doing commands to get limited versions, but Actually, no, even with just a bit of use there, we've got, apparently some bonus damage. So, obviously, in the beginning it's going to be pretty average, but over time it's eventually going to climb to a bit more than usual. It's not going to change the attack damage stat down there, but it'll at least change somewhat. Oh, come on. Sword. Oh, how did that get over there? Yeah, it's 0.6, so it's going to take a while, but eventually it'll climb up, I assume, to more and more. I have no idea what 0 is, but maybe at about, I don't know, 10, 5 or something bonus damage, maybe? 1.0, technically, I guess. So maybe 8. Or 8.5, I should say. That would be my guess. But that's pretty much what those do, and that is everything in Modern Starfire. Obviously, just tools, new ores, some armor, crusher, and a few that have effects like poison, undead potential, which I forgot technically is probably why those were defeated so quick. So 1, 2, and 3, so that's pretty much... It's pretty much diamond or iron, but it's got that there. So if we do smite, I need to go enchant because I forgot that's a thing there. Can you just go away for a second, thanks? We'll just check what, say, like, smite 1 or 2 is like on here. And see the noticeable difference, because I'm actually curious. How much is noticeable with how much is already applied to here? Already? So let's go see a zombie, for example, because they're easy to deal with. Oh, yep. So that's fine. So you're getting pretty good already. I don't know how far Smitery goes on existing things for damage, but I guess if you wanted, like, maybe a Smite 1, maybe already on a sword, possibly, I assume, is the benefit here, then, yeah, maybe. Other than that, though, thanks so much for watching, and goodbye.